Today is the last day of the 10-day Hindu festival Dusserhra, which celebrates good over evil. And this week, the Rochester International Academy is using the opportunity to show their immigrant and refugee students they can still embrace their culture despite being in a new place. Amel Elhel brings us the story.
Immigrating to an entirely new country, whether by choice or not by choice, can be one of the hardest and most confusing experiences an individual can face. And oftentimes, immigrants feel as though they have to assimilate to the point of completely blending in. Well, the Rochester International Academy, a school designed for newly arrived English learners, teaches students that doesn't have to be the case.
All of my students are brand new to the United States, and we tell them they have to learn English to be successful scholars that have full access to career and college opportunities, but we don't want them to forget their culture.
RIA founder and principal Mary Andrikolich Montesano Diaz says by introducing students to other immigrants who still practice their culture acts as an example. This week, the school was able to do just that thanks to the generosity of a RIA advisory board member.
This is a beautiful opportunity for them to see a very successful person who's also always celebrated our culture.
Dr. Mira Simpath is the Assistant Director of Research at Binghamton University, as well as an Indian immigrant living in Brighton. And to honor the Hindu festival of Dusserhra, she opened her home to RIA students with various activities and exhibits to not only show them a new culture, but to show them that their own culture has a place in the United States.
I think it is important for them to also see that even though now you are in an entirely new land, you have left your home behind, you can still continue your traditions, you can still continue the things that are important for you.
While this may not be your typical field trip, Principal Diaz says RIA is different, and for that reason, their programs have to be different too.
If we talk about equity, then this is an equitable field trip for my students. We also take them on the field trips to, the zoo and some museums, but this is what they need. They need to understand that they are in a country that will embrace them.
Reporting in Brighton, Amel Elhel, News 8.
Amel, thank you. Dr. Simpath explains the last 2 days of Dusserhra has an emphasis on education, which is why the field trip was scheduled for this week.